morning! We woke up bright and early this morning to head to Canada. One of our favorite places ever. We're super excited. The main purpose of this trip is to go do our Nexus interviews. And for those of you not familiar with Nexus, it's basically the TSA pre-check of the Canadian border. So it allows us to go cross the border much quicker, and sometimes the lines get really, really long. We love going to Vancouver in Canada. We go there a lot, and for some reason we have yet to actually get Nexus, which is pretty crazy. So we're gonna do our interview, and then we're gonna head to Vancouver, do a couple hikes. We're gonna go camping, maybe check out a coffee shop. The weather looks a little iffy. Today might be the last sunny day for a while, so we're gonna cross our fingers that nothing really gets rained out, but we're still gonna have fun anyway.
Almost to Vancouver, almost to our Nexus interview.
Thought we might be late, but we're not.
No
We're gonna
way.
be 9 minutes early. Get on their good side. Don't want points knocked off.
That's right. All right, so how are you feeling right now?
Feeling nervous. I'm feeling
You
good.
nervous? Are you about to be interrogated?
About to be interrogated by US and Canada. Two countries teaming
Getting
up on
double
me.
teamed by customs agents.
All right, wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side.
Have fun. Kona, mommy will be right back.
How'd it go?
Well done. It was fun.
Did you survive?
More interrogation. Yeah, I survived.
It was super easy. My lady was so nice.
Could have went in together. We didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know that,
But-
but that's okay. One of us wanted to stay with little Kona anyways.
Yeah, as you can
Who's
tell.
now barking because she misses us. And we're headed to the border. Unfortunately, we don't get to use Nexus today. I think we have to wait 2 weeks to get it in the mail, but I don't think the waits are too long. Sometimes it can be an hour. We waited an hour, I think, last time we crossed the border, and it was pretty brutal. So hopefully today is easy, and then we get the Nexus cards, and then it's always easy. Sometimes crossing the border is super easy and they're super nice. Sometimes they're kind of scary. Today was very easy, but one difference is apparently Canada is rabies free. So when you bring a dog into Canada, you have to have a rabies verification letter, which we always carry with us, but they've never once asked for it. Yeah, Kona, I know, that's so upsetting. And today she actually asked for it. So we're really glad we had it. Really glad it was updated because we had an old version too. But yeah, Kona gets to go to Canada just fine. She just has to be up to date with her shots.
We are at the trailhead for St. Mark's Summit. It is about 6.8 miles with about 1,500 feet elevation gain. We're really excited to get started on it.
It's not too bad of a hike. We're super pumped. One good thing about this trail is it has a lot of parking. But the bad thing about that is there's a lot of people. So I think there's 3 trails that kind of start here, so we're hoping not everyone's on ours. So we got really lost trying to find the trail. Like I said earlier, there are a few different trails you can take from here, and we weren't sure which one to go to. The first one didn't allow dogs. That obviously wasn't it. So I think we're on the right track now, but just a tiny bit stressful, especially because we're getting a later start than we hoped to. It was a bit of a zoo. Adam hung back with Kona because there's just too many people and some sharp drop-offs. But I went ahead and conquered all the people. Now I'm going back up to meet with him.
All right, it's your boy's turn to get some footage.
What were your thoughts?
Freaking sick up here.
Super beautiful
Yeah.
views. It's dropped like a ton of degrees since we started the hike. There was a little bit of sun when we started, and now it's cloudy and really cold.
It's cold.
So hopefully it warms up a little bit for our camping trip tonight. All right, gonna head back down.
Look how muddy this dog is.
We're done with our 53rd hike. We decided last week that we loved the 52 hike challenge and we're gonna keep it going. And we're gonna do 65 hikes for the year. So we have, I think, 8-ish weeks left. So we have some work to do, but it's gonna be really fun. We really liked this hike. It was beautiful. The trail was like the right level of difficulty. There were a lot of roots though, and it was wet, so easy to slip if you're not being careful. And it was really crowded at the top, so we recommend coming very early, which is what we would have done if we didn't have our Nexus appointment. But great hike, beautiful views.
Welcome to Cooking with Adam, cooking and camping with Adam. We've got some yummy Instant Pot pork butt on the menu today. It looks really gross right now, but once it gets heated up, it's gonna look mighty yummy and it's gonna be mighty tasty. So we bought an Instant Pot a few months ago, and this is kind of a review or like a recommendation for it. But it's so easy, and you can find recipes online pretty easy.
Nom Nom Paleo for the win.
Yeah, she's the best one. You check that out. But yeah, it's just super easy. You can make it as healthy as you want or as not healthy as you want. So it's great for camping, you know, really easy. So
yeah, we just make stuff in advance and then we heat it up and we have a healthy, cheap, and awesome meal whenever we're, you know, eating out of the back of our car. We are at Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver. We've been here once before. It's a super nice park, really easy walk, and there's a beautiful lighthouse. We really like lighthouses. I'm not sure why, but we just like to photograph them, like to go see them. This park also has a nice view of the city as well as just the water all around.
And giant leaves, maybe.
Sometimes when we're delayed on hikes, it's because Kona found such a good stick. Kona has that good stick? All right, you can take it with us. Take it with us.
So it's starting to rain here at Lighthouse Park. We're gonna go check out one more spot and then head over to our campsite,
where we will be in our tent all night because it's raining. Also, our campsite, since we'll probably get there after dark and we can't show you, does not have a fire ring. It's a walk-in site, so we walk about 100 meters or so, I think, from the car to the campground. So we'll have to carry all of our stuff with us, and we don't have a fire ring. So even if it wasn't raining, we couldn't have a fire tonight, so that's okay. We downloaded some Netflix, and we're gonna Netflix and chill in the tent. Alright, we're in our tent and it's raining outside, and what's kind of sucks about this is we had the best view. Like the water's right outside of our tent, but we can't show you because it's dark. So kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Maybe we'll throw up a photo of what our view is supposed to look like. So we're probably leaving in the morning to go to a coffee shop and then head back to Seattle. But Adam is having a rave over there with his headlight on. Trying to entertain ourselves. And then we're making dinner. I don't know if you can see.
1 second.
Adam's working on it. We're making dinner in the tent, basically. So
With our faves.
Wild Zora.
A little supplemental.
And we bought some rice because we're hungry. So it'll be an interesting night camping. Kona seems mad at us and whatnot, but
Whatever. It was a fun day.
we had a fun day. We love Canada.
Yeah.
There's so much wind right now. The tent's shaking. It's raining really hard. This is gonna be a really interesting night of sleep. I don't know if you can hear or see the tent moving, but it's like, so we'll see how we sleep tonight.
We got our snacks. We got our Lara bar. We got RX bar. The Netflix. The tent's rocking from the wind and the rain. We're gonna check out some Anthony Bourdain, and it's about to get insane. Man, what a night. The weather was crazy. I mean, we expected some rain, but it was like super windy and lots of rain. Like it was just shaking so much wind, and it was it was kind of scary sometimes.
I thought that the tent was going to collapse on us and we were going to suffocate and die. There was also this train, so our campsite was right by a train track, which was fine. It was actually really cool that the train went by. It was really interesting to hear it, but it was really loud, and when the tent was shaking and the train was loud, I was like, oh my gosh, is the train coming for us? It was just a very interesting experience. I think we finally fell asleep for a little bit, and then we, typical camping, sleeping off and on for a while, but it's 7:54, so we kind of slept in, and we're gonna go get coffee now. So this is what the view at the park looks like. Super beautiful. So basically, this is exactly what our view from our tent would have been had it not been dark. We wanted to stick around this morning and kind of see the view, but we really just want coffee, to be honest.
Avocado toast, bougie AF today. I get the hype, especially the dressed up ones like this. Avocado, obviously, chili flakes, eggs, feta. It always makes it better. And some good quality bread.
If you're ever in Vancouver, we highly recommend going to the Federal store. Adam loved the avocado toast. I couldn't try it because I can't eat gluten, but had an oat milk latte, which is always a win when places have oat milk. The place is super cute inside, lots of plants, local products, and they were really nice because we were in there with all of our camera equipment and we felt really weird, but they were very nice about it, so we appreciated that.
So this weekend was a little different than our normal weekend trips to Vancouver. We normally do like a better mix of like city stuff and camping or hiking, things like that, but this time was mostly hiking and a little bit of work. So stay tuned for our future trips to Vancouver, where we'll get a better mix and show off the city a little better for you.
We're back in America!
Hallelujah!
The border took a little longer than we thought. They were being very thorough today. One thing we learned that might be good for others to know is that you're not supposed to bring dog food across the border without it being in its original packaging, and our dog food's like a 50-pound bag. So he did say we could like cut off a label for it, but that's good to know. Thankfully that they didn't search our car because they were searching a lot of cars today, and they had the dogs out going through the lanes. So yeah, it was an interesting border day, but we'll be home soon. sweet home. It's been a long weekend. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna unpack, maybe eat some lunch, maybe take a nap. We're pretty pooped. Thank you for following along on our Vancouver weekend. We will link all the places we went to in the description in case you want to check them out yourselves. And we'll see you next time. Oh, Canada. Tent is rocking. Oh no, it sounds bad.